Hi, guys, this is me, Daniel Hutchins, and today we're going to be talking about another article from our friend Screen Rant. Yep, so our friend Screen Rant today, we're going to be talking about Star Wars. Yep, Star Wars again. So Star Wars has retconned on making Return of the Jedi seem impossible. Now, this was kind of shocking to me at one light because Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars movie. If you want to drop what your favorite Star Wars movie is, drop it in my comments. I like to kind of know what your thoughts were, but we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about Star Wars retcons. Okay, so by the end of Star Wars Darth Vader number 14 of 2021, it seems less likely that Han Solo will somehow end up in Jabba the Hutt's palace before the return of the Jedi. Now this was from yesterday, so we're going to be reading more about this, y'all. So warning, there are some spoilers for the Darth Vader 14 ahead. Recent events from the Star Wars Darth Vader comic book series tie-in has complicated the likelihood that Jabba the Hutt will ever receive Han Solo's carbonite-encased body before the events of Return of the Jedi. Additional to that, based on how things are now, it would have been impossible for Luke Skywalker's siege on Jabba's palace to have taken place without Darth Vader leading his own assault before or during the event. But before the comics, the way in which Return of the Jedi picked up where Empire Strikes Back left off always made sense in movies. But Darth Vader encased Han Solo in carbonite to test out whether the procedure could work on Luke. He then gave Han Solo the Boba Fett after he was done with him, and the bounty hunter then delivered the frozen smuggler to Jabba the Hutt. But in comics, they've also added so many variables and tangents in between these movies that are making it impossible for Jabba to have Han Solo on his wall as his most prized decoration. Related to this article is Darth Vader admits he didn't understand Obi-Wan's final words. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about something else. So ever since Darth Vader came to the conclusion that he needed to kill Luke, the Sith Lord has been in hot pursuit of Han Solo, and by the proxy, Boba Fett, because of Han's obvious ties to his son. But things get even more complicated when Crimson Dawn steals the frozen smuggler from the re-owned bounty hunter and the sell to the black market. Therefore, Vader successfully intimidates Boku the Hutt into betraying Jabba by forcing him to make the highest bid on the end of Star Wars Darth Vader number 14 by legendary writer Greg Pak. This means that Han Solo is now in possession of Vader, but since Jabba has already acquired Han Solo by the start of Return of the Jedi, a few things need to change. Either Boku will betray Vader or Jabba will somehow obtain Solo before he's delivered to Vader. Okay, so there's this little comic strip down below on ScreenRant.com that says, and Jabba will see Boku's betrayal. But why? Vader needs us. You still don't get it. So however, even if Jabba does somehow manage to sneak Han Solo out from under Vader's nose, Darth Vader would never have allowed Jabba the Hutt to get away with this, just based on Darth Vader's determination to use Han Solo as a means to get to Luke Skywalker. This isn't even considering how Vader doesn't take too kindly to being double-crossed. Something drastic must therefore change between now and the events of Return of the Jedi, because if not, then it's impossible. Conversely, though, during Darth Vader and Palpatine's first conversation in Return of the Jedi, Palpatine congratulates an apprentice about the progress he's made with the second Death Star, before revealing that his senses to Vader's wish to continue his search for the young Skywalker, aka his son Luke. This therefore proves that Palpatine made the construction of the second Death Star a priority, forcing his apprentice to put aside all other endeavors, including the Skywalker. So it's possible that Jabba somehow steals Han Solo from Vader in Star Wars comics, and before the Sith Lord can retaliate, he's forced to heel to Palpatine's wish. And Darth Vader has already proven that he will no longer defy the Emperor, so that way is a likely scenario. If this was the case, however, then his daughter Leia Organa will later rob her father of his revenge against Jabba the Hutt after killing the gangster herself. Okay, so there you go, guys. That's just a little bit of some information about Star Wars and Darth Vader and Return of the Jedi retcons from the comics. If you guys like this content, please slap the good old fat thumbs up button I have down below my video. Make sure you hit a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are about the tie-ins and retcons and references and such. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Bye.